Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, December 18th. It's 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see my computer clock on my right, and on my left is the time in sales, the E-mini S&P currently trading at 25.56. So in this video I'm having to voice over the audio. The audio was not recorded, so the descriptions will probably be rather short. First up is the NASDAQ on the 150 Heikin-Ashi tick chart, and this did 2105 for the day. You can see the goal here was 2100. We did have a drawdown of about 600 per contract in the early going. It was moderately active today, but then it recovered and ended up hitting its goal. Okay, next is the E-mini S&P on a 987 Heikin-Ashi tick chart, and this did 1525 for the day, and I believe the goal in this is in fact 1525. This did not draw down in the negative, and you can see the equity curve. Pretty nice performance. It handled a couple of losers at the 10 o'clock hour. There was a few losers. You can see our goal here at 1525. So pretty solid performance on this chart. Here's a couple of trades that brought us up to our goal. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick. This is one of 3 or 4 charts on this time frame that we follow. This one has a goal of 1,000, trading 2 contracts, and a limit order -1 tick. Anyway, this hit its goal and had positive slippage. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on another Super Renko chart. This one has a really low sensitivity of 0.618, and it is using a higher time frame filter. And some pretty nice trades here. It did draw down about 350 per contract or so, but then it came back up and did 1150 for the day, so $100 of positive slippage. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 8 tick, and this has a higher or other time frame of Super Renko 6, and that can work out as the trades are often within the other time frame. The trades on the lower time frame are within the other time frame, as you can see here, and that can often lead to catching a good part of the swing. In any case, this did 1450 for the day, pretty solid. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko, on a regular Renko 5 tick, and this did 850 for the day. The goal on this, I believe, is 1,000 on this one, but it had 3 winning trades. Okay, so you can see the goal here. It is 1,000. There were 3 winners and no losers, and this is a limit order with a 4 tick pullback, and this is a higher time frame of Super Renko 6 tick. Okay, next up is another E-mini S&P Super Renko 4 tick chart with a Super Renko 8 as the higher time frame, and a tight sensitivity on the higher time frame as well. It's a limit order with a 1 tick pullback and a 750 goal, and so this hit its goal in a single trade. You can see our trailing stops here and our goal. So the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick is a pretty solid performer for us. Okay, next is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 6 tick chart with a goal of 1,200, and this, I believe, hit its goal. It did 712.50 for the day. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a regular 5 Renko chart. This has a goal of 800, and it looks like there was 1 trade, and it finished at 475 for the day. Okay, next up is the crude on a 987 tick chart. This was moderately active and kind of all over the place. Looks like it made an equity high of 800 and then settled in at 580. This is also using our line break logic. And finally, the E-mini S&P on a 1597 Heikin-Ashi tick chart had a single trade and did 475. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.